Welcome to week 2 terminology of this week's MBA 515 class. We're looking at some vocabulary from levels of the measurement of a variable. Nomial data. Nomial data, also known as nomial scale, is a type of data that's used to label variables without providing any quantitative value. Ordinal data. Ordinal data is a categorical statistical data type where the variables have natural order categories and the distances between the categories is not known. Interval. Interval in statistics for evaluation of any parameter. A range of values is generally stated within which the parameter must lie. This range of values is referred to as intervals. Ratio. Ratio. Data is defined as quantitative data, having the same properties as interval data with an equal and definitive ratio between each data and absolute zero being treated as the point of origin. Explanatory variable. Explanatory variable is when a variable isn't independent for certain. It's explanatory variable. Response variable. Response variable, also known as a dependent variable, is a concept, idea, or quantity that somebody wants to measure. Observational studies. Observational study, like experiments. Observational studies attempt to understand cause and effect relationships. Case control studies. Case control studies. A case control study, also known as case reference study, is a type of observational study in which two existing groups differing in outcome are identified and compared on the basis of some supposed causal attribute. Retrospective. Retrospective study is a study that looks backwards in time. Cohort studies. Cohort studies are a type of medical research used to investigate the causes of disease and to establish links between risk factors and health outcomes. Prospective study. Prospective study watches for outcomes such as development of a disease during the study period and relates to this other factors such as suspended risk or protection factors. Design study. Design study, they try to determine what effect a particular treatment has on an outcome. A design experiment applies a treatment to individuals referred to as experimental units or subject and attempts to isolate the effect of the treatment on a response variable. Confounding variable. Confounding variable is an extra variable that you didn't account for. Lurking variable. Lurking variable is a variable that's not included as explanatory or response variable in analysis but can affect the interpretation of relationship between variables. Sampling bias. Sampling bias is a bias in which a sample is collected in such a way that some members of the intended population have a lower sampling probability than others. Non-response bias. Non-response bias is a bias that results when respondents differ in meaningful ways from non-respondents. Response bias. Response bias is a general term for a wide range of tendencies for participants to respond inaccurately or falsely to questions. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye now.